che anilo prema dhana karuna pracho che anilo karuna pracho che anilo prema dhana karuna pracho Saraswati Srimarave Charanavinda His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Gaur Premanande All glories to the assembled devotees All glories to the assembled devotees Glories to the assembled devotees All glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaivam Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Pujayat Mudiraye Nashtaprayestu Avadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Ruttama Sloke Bhakti Bhavati Naistuke Yamsyanubhavam Akilam Sutisaramekam Adhyatmadikam Satam Tamandam Samsarina Karunayaha Purana Guyam Tam Vyasa Sonamupayam Gurur Maninam Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for coming this morning. We are going to discuss and hear about transcendental qualities and pastime of Haridas Thakur, who is famously known as Nama Acharya, the Acharya of the holy name, who glorified the holy name throughout the three worlds. We remember Haridas Thakur every day when we conclude our chanting, our Kirtan, our Sankirtan, we always address him. Haridas Thakur ki Jai, Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki Jai. So this title was personally granted to him by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, non-different from Radha, Krishna, and his incarnation, his pastimes are very, very confidential, very hidden. Nobody knows who Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in this world. He is not even within India. Not everyone knows that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In the history, people study about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as propagator of holy name in India, in Navadvip. And they adore him as a great saintly person, very devoted devotee of Lord Sri Krishna. And it's very confidential. It is the fortune of Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was known as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is not different from Krishna. And he exhibited that to his confidential devotees when he performed his pastime for a short time in this mortal world. So let's go to a little bit history about how this Vaishnavism was fading away from the community, from the society. Navadvip Dham, Navadvip was a place, it was a hub of education and knowledge in all over India at that time. Great scholarly people, Pandit, knowledgeable people would come to Navadvip to study Vedanta, to study Nyaya, to study all the other branches of the Vedas, and exhibit their mastery in the knowledge. And they would open a school and teach to the student and make a way of living by utilizing this vast knowledge of the Vedas. And they were definitely very scholarly people, and proud of their knowledge, proud of their argumentative power, proud of their challenging, defeating spirit. And they would always organize like big shastrartha. They would argue on scriptures and become digvijay, like victorious among the scholars. This way, bhakti was not very much highlighted. It was fading away. And Advaita Acharya and Haridas Thakur, they were a friend from the beginning. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not yet born at the time. And by seeing all these external activities of great scholarly learned people, these two souls were greatly disturbed, and they were really concerned about how we could establish the principle of devotion. This is a big deviation from bhakti. People are not interested in worshipping Lord Hari, but they are simply interested in learning things and making livelihood by using this knowledge. And they were like, people were imitating, and people were all kind of mental concoction, and they were going into several directions, and the whole philosophy was like a, it was not respected very well. They were simply taking it as the means of livelihood, and they would just be proud of their knowledge. And this way, Haridas Thakur and Advaita Acharya, they met and they made a plan. They made a project, a big project work. They designed a big plan, how to invite Lord and re-establish the principle of Dharma again. Because this way, everyone is going into different direction. No one is following the real principle of Dharma. No one is embracing the bhakti, and it was really concerning for them. And Haridas Thakur and Advaita Acharya, they decided that, okay, we will go to the bank of the river and we bring 8 tulasi leaves and 8 manjaris, together 16. We offer to the Lord Saligram Sila every day. And then we invite him, Avahan means invite the Lord to appear into this land of Navadvip, to dispel all this illusory, the concocted, this philosophy, and establish the principle of Dharma. So that was the role of Haridas Thakur and Advaita Acharya. And Advaita Acharya was prime, the leading among him. I mean, he was following Advaita Acharya's lead. And it is said in the scriptures that Haridas Thakur was initiated by Advaita Acharya. So Advaita Acharya became his spiritual teacher, master, guru. And there is a nice book called Gaura Gana Dipika, Gaura Gana Desha Dipika. It was written by Kavi Karunapurna Das. He was the son of Sivananda Sen. And Sivananda Sen was the personal associate of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Time to time, Sivananda Sen would take all the devotees from Navadvip to go to Jagannath Puri and see darshan of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in that journey, Kavi Karunapurna Das would manage the festival, and he would organize, he was the manager, so he would know all the devotees of or the follower of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from his father. And he would know who they were in their Swarupa position, who were they in their spiritual form. So Kavi Karuna Purna Das, he mentioned that Haridas Thakur is the incarnation of Lord Brahma and Prahlad Maharaj combined together in that beautiful book, Gaura Gana Dipika, Gaura Gana Desa Dipika. So, in this way, all the great personalities took part in the pastime of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord Shiva came as Advaita Acharya, combined form of Mahavishnu and Lord Shiva was Advaita Acharya. Haridas Thakur was the incarnation of Lord Brahmaji and Prahlad Maharaj. And there were every demigods, prime demigods, and all the other spiritual beings, they appeared in the form of different devotees in that pastimes, and they assisted this beautiful transcendental pastime of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And the Lord does not come alone. He has his entourage. Whenever he goes, he has his full team so that they can completely enjoy their pastimes and perform their lila along with all the other devotees. Just like when Lord Sri Krishna was appearing, all the demigods were already taken birth in Brajadham, and they were preparing the welcoming of Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. So they always come with their entourage, their whole team, so that everyone assists in the pastime of the Lord. So there in that book, the mystery why Haridas Thakur or why Lord Brahmaji had to come as Haridas Thakur, it is also explained there. That when Lord Brahma was doing some Brahma Bimohana Lila, when Krishna was performing his pastime in Vrindavan Dham, Lord Brahmaji was not convinced that this little child who is playing with his playmates, who is stealing their lunch, who is eating their dirty food, or stealing butters, breaking pot, and playing with gopis, stealing their clothes, how can this child be the Supreme Lord? I definitely have a big doubt on me. And I want to taste, the supremacy of this little child who is adorned and praised by the Supreme Lord, by every Brajavasis. So when we see the things from Tattvadarshi, Tattva Vichar, there are two ways to see anything. In Tattva Vichar and Rasa Vichar, something can be analyzed in two ways. Tattva Vichar means something that is actually is. The real identity, original identity of something is called Tattva. Krishna says, one who know me in Tattvata, then they will be freed from this material world. And another way to see the things is called Rasa Vichar. You see with how it appears to be. I am originally somebody else, but I may be appearing in somebody else. In my appearance and in my reality, I may be two personalities. Just like big people, like a king. King is a great king. He's a ruler of the world, and he's an administrator. People honor him with awe and reverence. But when the same person comes home, he simply plays with his grandkids like an ordinary man. So all the demigods, all the sastras, all the higher demigods, they always see God as from the perspective of Tattva. So all the Upanishads, all the great Vedic literature address God as Niranjana, Nirakar, without having any material senses, qualities. All these secondary name, they are addressed from Tattva Vichar. So Lord Brahmaji was confused. He could not understand that God can play like a child. God can assume the form of like a child and play with his people like that. He should be very respectful and honorable and like that. So he was doing that Brahma Vimohana Lila, and after that Lila was done, and he understood that that same Supreme Personality of Godhead, who he was paying his obeisances, is the same person that Sri Krishna, the same child, was the Supreme Lord. And Brahmaji really felt very bad in his heart that he obstructed the flow of Sri Krishna's pastime. Lord Sri Krishna had to go through so many obstacles because of me. He felt very bad in his heart, and he decided to come and pay the repentance and appear as Lord Brahma, as a Haridas Thakur. And Haridas Thakur appeared to be coming from the Muslim family, and he was not allowed to visit to the temple. He was criticized in the society. In that time, Hindu, Muslim was a big thing. People would really discriminate each other. And actually, Haridas Thakur was not Muslim born. He was born from a Brahmana family, mother. His mother was a real Brahmana, but the mother was left by her husband, and she was not able to maintain that boy, and she left the boy somewhere, and he was adopted by a Muslim family, and he was raised and brought up by Muslim family, and that way he was known as a Muslim. But within the heart, and actually he was born from Brahmana mother. Then Haridas Thakur, as we know that he was Lord Brahma and Prahlad Maharaj's great devotee, he was always chanting the holy name of the Lord. Every day he would chant the name of the Lord, and people around him would be very envious of him. All the Muslim people, seeing Haridas being born and being raised by Muslim, when he would chant the name of Lord Hari, the people were very envious of him, because Haridas Thakur, after he left the home, he made a little kuti, a little small hut by the bank of the river, and he put a one tulasi leaf plant. He planted a tulasi leaves, and he started chanting his holy name every day by the tulasi leaves. And he would chant 300,000 names every day. You can imagine how many hours it takes. At least 17, 18, 20 hours. He has the vow to chant of this name, holy name, every day, single day. There is a place called Siddhabakul in Jagannath Puri. There's a Siddhabakul tree by which Haridas Thakur would sit and chant. And so this was Chaitanya Haridas Thakur. And when he was doing that, the neighboring people, Islamic people, they saw the glories, the rising glories of Haridas Thakur. He was being very popular among the society, among the neighborhood. And everybody were talking about Lord Haridas Thakur and glorifying him because of his devotion and dedication to the name of the Lord. So they wanted to put him down. They wanted to disturb him. Or they wanted to put some blame on him. There was one Muslim man, he's called Ramachandra Khan. He was really envious of him, and he could not see that Haridas Thakur was getting very popular, and he was being more dedicated to the Lord, and he was glorifying the Supreme Lord Vishnu. They thought that he should say the name of Allah and spread the glories of Allah, but he was chanting the name of Krishna. But Haridas Thakur would think that there is no difference between Krishna and Allah. But what can I do? From my mouth, even if I want to stop or I don't want to do it, but Krishna comes automatically. It is not within my control that I can stop chanting the name of Krishna and then chant Allah. But even though they are same, but I cannot control myself. Krishna comes in my mind all the time. And in Chaitanya Charitamrita, he says that even if you cut my body into pieces, every limb of my body will still utter the name of Krishna. So that was Haridas Thakur's deepest conviction, understanding the name of the Lord. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written a beautiful book called Harinama Chintamani, and in that book, Haridas Thakur has explained about Nama Aparadha, how to chant the holy name, and what are the different way, what are the significance of chanting holy name. All the details are beautifully explained in Harinam Chintamani. So we can also read that book and make our faith to holy name even deeper. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke the importance of holy name through the mouth of Haridas Thakur. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he asked question to Haridas Thakur. Haridas, I am really concerned about the people in this age of Kali. Most of the people are naturally become Yavanas. Yavanas means who kill, simply interested in killing cows, because that Navadip area was filled with Muslims. Called that place is called Miapur. Mia means the last name of Muslims is Mia. Saluddin Mia, Ansari Mia, all like that. So in this situation that everyone is interested in killing cow and enjoy, and they are turning into atheism, and they have no interest in holy name or God, how can we deliver them in such a situation? There is no hope. I don't see any hope. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is asking question to Haridas Thakur. And Haridas Thakur is saying, my dear Lord, it is not so difficult for them to deliver. Actually, these people, when they are mad or angry to somebody else, they curse people with the name Harama. They call Haram. And Haridas Thakur says, Ha means oh, Rama means oh Lord Ramachandra. They are all the time chanting the name of Lord Ramachandra, saying Haram. They call Haram. Like all Hindus are Haram for them. Anybody who do not follow them, they are Haram. And Haridas Thakur pacified Lord and told them that if people chant the holy name, even in that way, in the offensive way, with no interest, without understanding who the Lord is, they can be delivered. There is no way that the holy name cannot deliver. Even if they do that way, they get the Nama Vasa. But then Haridas Thakur explained more into the deeper that but that is not the way of chanting holy name. Holy name should be chanted with full faith and deep conviction that this is the same Supreme Personality of Godhead. And then this way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very pleased to hear Haridas Thakur's explanation that how all these Yavanas would be delivered from their materials left life. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu keep going and asking, all right, about these Yavanas, I understand how would they deliver, but what about these living being, other living being who are apart from human being, non-living being, plant, all these mountains, what about other living entities? How do they be delivered? And Haridas Thakur said that you have already delivered them by taking up this Sankirtan movement. You are chanting loudly, and all of them have already delivered. And Haridas Thakur is reminding the pastime of Azamil again and again in Chaitanya Charitamrita, that how Azamil was delivered, rescued from the clauses, from the hand of Yamadutas, by simply recalling his son's name, Narayana. So without knowing, or with knowing, with offense or with love, with having complete knowledge or no knowledge, if anyone takes the name, they will definitely deliver from this world. And this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very happy to hear the glories of holy name from from Haridas Thakur. And when Haridas Thakur was, when he became the big concern from these Muslim people, they tried everything to stop him doing this holy name. They wanted to do all kind of things for him. This Ramachandra Khan, who was very envious of Lord Haridas Thakur glories, and he made a plan to stop Haridas Thakur from chanting the holy name. And he called the best prostitute from the place in order to seduce Haridas Thakur. And among all the prostitutes, the topmost, very attractive, very beautiful, very young, with all the trick to seduce a man, she comes forward and says, "Do not worry about him. I will go and seduce him, and I will unite myself with him, and then I will fulfill your desire, my dear Lord. Don't worry." But Ramachandra Khan, he wanted to send his constable along with that prostitute. And as soon as Haridas Thakur would talk to the prostitute, then he had a plan that he would arrest Haridas Thakur and bring him to his palace. But then prostitute said, "Give me 3 days, just 3 days. First I will go talk to him, and then I will second, then I will unite with him, and then third, you can send your people and they will see me united with him, and then it will be easy for you to arrest him." And Ramchandra Kaviraj, he agreed with that plan, and the prostitute departed to see Haridas Thakur. She dressed in a nice way so that her bodily part could be exposed to Haridas Thakur. And as she approached, she was talking with him like, "Oh, my dear handsome man, who can stop not being attracted by this beautiful, handsome personality? Look at your body, how handsome you are. I want to unite with you. I cannot stop myself." Then Haridas Thakur, as a pure devotee of the Lord, he could understand the mentality of Ramachandra Khan. He already knew that Ramachandra Khan was very envious of him, and he thought I could have already moved from this place and escaped from the attack of this prostitute, all this conspiracy of this Ramachandra Khan. But he decided to stay there and then fixed his mind in the holy name. And as the lady approached him and proposed him to unite with her, and Haridas Thakur did not get agitated at all. He was very kind to her. He welcomed her and gave her a seat. And, "Please sit next to me. I have a vow. I have taken a vow to complete certain number of name of God. So as soon as I complete my prescribed chanting, I will definitely fulfill your desires." Then the prostitute patiently waited at the threshold of the door by the heart, and she kept listening the chanting of Hare Krishna mantra from Haridas Thakur. All day long she kept listening. Haridas Thakur seems to be chanting very hastily, as if he was going to complete his prescribed rounds. But the day was coming to an end, and at the end of the day, Haridas Thakur sadly said to the prostitute, "My dear lady, I'm really sorry. Please come tomorrow. By then, I will be already done my chanting, and then we can enjoy. You can enjoy whatever way you want." Then prostitute lady, okay, no problem. Let me go today. I'll come tomorrow. And she left. She reported to the king, to the Ramachandra Khan, whole story what happened. And then she said, "Don't worry, I already have talked to him, and he's agreed to unite with me. And today he was busy chanting all day, and I had to listen in front of him. But he has promised me that he will fulfill my desire tomorrow. So tomorrow would be our job will be done." The lady appears second day, and Haridas Thakur is still found to be chanting the same name again in the same position. And all right, lady, you are here. Welcome. Please sit down here. And I am close to end my round. I am still doing it. I took a vow to complete 10 million names for this week. So I am still doing it. And as Haridas Thakur was chanting the holy name, and that prostitute was listening every day, all day, yesterday, today, and she was also joining with him in chanting, saying, "Lord Hari, Hari, Hari," like that. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And this way, second day also, Haridas Thakur begged forgiveness from the lady. "I'm really sorry for you today too. I am such a fool. I could not complete on time. Somehow or other, I took the vow to do that 10 million name per week. So I am really in a great rush. But I will promise you tomorrow would be the day we can enjoy." And the lady left with a sad heart that she was thinking, "What should I report to the king today? I am not able to accomplish my job." And internally, by hearing the holy name from the mouth of a pure devotee, she was being purified. Her consciousness was already purified, and she was not so aggressive. She was not like an active prostitute. But she had not given up the hope. She was also in a mission to please this king, Ramachandra Khan. And third day she came, and Haridas Thakur was still chanting. And he said he repeated the same story again. And at that day, that prostitute was completely purified by hearing the holy name from Haridas Thakur. And she started crying in her heart, and she revealed that actually she was sent there by the nasty king Ramachandra Khan, and she revealed the whole plan of Ramachandra Khan to Haridas Thakur. And Haridas Thakur said to her that, "Do not worry, I already knew what was the plan, and I could have already left this place, but I wanted to give you the mercy of the holy name, and I wanted to deliver you." And she profusely started crying, and she said that, "I have committed so many sinful activities by engaging in the prostitution. So my dear Haridas Thakur, kindly have some mercy upon me. Please help me to clean up my sinful activities performing this prostitution." And then later on, Haridas Thakur told her, go to your home, and whatever wealth or money or whatever you have, you distribute all those to the brahmanas, and come to me and sit in this kuti, and then chant the holy name. That prostitute lady, she went home and distributed the wealth to all the brahmanas, and she came and joined Haridas Thakur, and she started chanting the name every day, so many names. This is how a prostitute was delivered by the mercy of Haridas Thakur. So that was his deep faith in the name. And the Acharya, they always teach people by their own behavior, by their own example. Haridas Thakur chanted the holy name so many times every day. And as a result of that, performing, showing by example, and teaching the whole world, so he was given that title, Namacharya Haridas Thakur by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when Haridas Thakur was settled in Jagannath Puri, and he was not allowed to come to the Jagannath temple as a Muslim, he was not allowed. But he was living in the Siddha Bakul tree on the bottom of the tree, and he could see the flag of Lord Jagannath temple from that place. And every day he would see the flag of Lord Jagannath temple, and he would remember the Lord and engage in chanting and dancing. Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would engage himself when he was living in Jagannath Puri. During the daytime, he would gather his devotees and do the Sankirtan every day. And at night time, he would invite the confidential devotees like Ramananda Raya, Sivanand, other Damodar Pandit and other devotees at night time, and they would discuss the pastime of Krishna all night. And they would cry, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would manifest all kind of symptoms. He would sometimes talk like a madman. He would sometimes faint. Sometimes he would bang his head against the wall, and his body would like sweat, and all the symptoms of Mahabhava Prakash would manifest in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's body. And then in the daytime, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would personally go and meet Haridas Thakur and bring him prasadam from Jagannath Puri. So in ordinary devotee's life, devotee go to see the Lord in the temple. But in the life of Haridas Thakur, the Lord Jagannath would personally come to see him in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is the importance of taking holy name. When we chant the holy name of God with great faith in our heart, without having any doubt on it, the Lord personally come and visit us. The Lord Sri Krishna personally dance within the tongue of the devotees who chant the name. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that because of Krishna's mercy, he gave me your association, Haridas Thakur. He was glorifying him with unlimited qualities, transcendental qualities. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would not cease to talk the transcendental glories of Haridas Thakur among his devotees at all time. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Haridas Thakur would think, oh, I am such a fallen personality, I am untouchable people, I am unworthy person, the whole society consider me as untouchable and insignificant, and I have no qualities, but I have received your special mercy. And he would glorify Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's kind mercy upon him. And Haridas Thakur would always desire to have Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's association at all time. And one day, when Haridas Thakur and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, along with his other devotees, they were chanting and dancing, Haridas Thakur told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, my dear Lord, I cannot bear the separation from you. Please kindly take me away before you leave from this Leela. Meaning, before you go, or before you return back home, kindly let me go first. I will not be able to see that separation in my eyes. So I have a great desire. Please kindly take me away before. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said I already know your heart, Haridas. Your desire will certainly fulfill. No problem. And all the devotee would come. Haridas Thakur was getting old. His body was very old. And he was sitting and chanting. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his devotees would come every day and chant in front of Haridas Thakur. And when Haridas Thakur was really sick, I mean not sick, but he was when he was about to leave, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, "What is your health? How is your health? What is the problem? What is your disease?" And Haridas Thakur said, "My dear Lord, my body is fine. I have no problem in my body, but my mind and my intelligence is badly disturbed because I am not able to complete my prescribed chanting, my rounds. I am not able to complete my rounds. So that is my problem." And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started saying to Haridas Thakur that these rules and regulation, this chanting the prescribed number of rounds are for the neophyte devotees, for who are practicing sadhakas, for them. It is not for you. You have already done enough. You do not worry about completing your round. You just, okay, you are fine. You are already liberated. There is nothing more to be done for you. You have chanted enough round. And Haridas Thakur would agree with the Lord and he would cry. And as he was leaving this world, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to that day, very day, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, by the mercy of Krishna, he gave you to me. It was my great fortune to have you in my life. It was the real mercy. Without you, now you are independent to your desire and you are living before me. What can I do? And they all remember about Bhismadev. All the devotees remember about the pastimes of Bhismadev and how he was living his body as per his desire. Ichha Mrityu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Haridas Thakur, he said, I want to live my body seeing your smiling face, holding your feet in my heart, and I want to see your face, and I want to chant the holy name and live. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Haridas Thakur was holding his feet in his heart and he was chanting Hari, Sri Chaitanya, Sri Jai, Sri Chaitanya. He took the name of Lord Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. And then Chaitanya Haridas Thakur peacefully left his body. And as soon as his body, he left his body, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu hold his body in his arm like this, and everybody got up and started dancing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dancing, holding the body of Haridas Thakur, and all the devotees were chanting and dancing. And later on, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered his devotees to take care of the bodily ritual of the body, and they went to the bank of the ocean sea in Jagannath Puri, and they dug a hole, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally lifted the body and put the body into the hole, and they smeared the body with sandalwood paste, and they offered the flowers, garland, and everything. And later on, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, because of passing away of the pure devotees of the Lord, from this day onward, this place become a pilgrimage place. And this bank of the river, this ocean, not river, ocean, become the pilgrimage place. And people would come and take a holy snan from here. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally declared that place as a holy place. But nowadays, many people visit there as a tourist. They do not have any, they do not understand any importance of that place, but they get benefited. And after they done that the samadhi, they put the body into the samadhi. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally went to beg alms to have a big feast to his devotees. And he went to all the shopkeepers and asked prasadam from them. And his devotees organized a big feast there. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu offered garland to each and every devotee who took part in that great celebration. And this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one way he was happy, and another way he was very sad by seeing Haridas Thakur is gone. And on this day, when we remember the Haridas Thakur, before we even chanting Hare Krishna mantra every single day, we can definitely get that faith in the name of Lord, Krishna name. So we can remember that way. And there are a lot to say, but we have no time. So I would like to stop here. Thank you. Thank you.
Few things. One thing is that two comments, just some comments. One is that we can understand that Haridas Thakur, he said he was sick when he wasn't able to finish his prescribed number of rounds. So if we are unable to finish our rounds, we should also understand that we are spiritually sick. Also, there's a nice pastime, very heart-moving, where Jayadvaita Swami is telling the final pastimes of His Holiness Kadambakana Swami. And Kadambakana Swami was in a lot of pain, and he was still chanting his 16 rounds. And Maharaj, who was his spiritual master, said, Maharaj, you don't have to chant your rounds anymore. I think you're about finished, And then Jayadvaita Swami, who's very, very, anybody who knows him, he's very stern and very, very unsentimental. He began to weep, and he said that Maharaj told him, he said, Gurudev, please don't give me an order like that. I have to chant. It's very sweet. Also, one correction is that Ramachandra Khan was not a Muslim. Ramachandra Khan was a Brahmin.
Oh.
And he was, he had, because he was envious of Haridas Thakur, and he arranged this prostitute. Later on, Lord Nityananda came and visited his house. And Lord Nityananda, upon coming to the house, went into the place where they have Durga Puja. Mm-hmm. And he wanted to, take prasadam, and he was a guest, but Ramachandra Khan was very envious. And so he sent his servant out there to say, go away. Lord Nityananda became very angry and cursed Ramachandra Khan. He said that this place is unfit for me anyways. This is the place of cow killers. And then Lord Nityananda took the dirt from that place, and then Ramachandra Khan came and sprinkled Ganga water on that place to try to purify it. But later on, because of Ramachandra Khan being cursed by Lord Nityananda, the Muslim government came, and he wasn't paying his taxes. And so they destroyed his whole house and stole all his money. And then on that place where Lord Nityananda stood, the Muslims killed a cow and cooked a cow there. So in that way, he was cursed by Lord Nityananda because of his aparad toward Haridas Thakur.
Thank you so much. And also there's another pastime about Nawab Hussain, how he was beaten in 22, 24 marketplaces. And Haridas Thakur never gave up. And the people who were trying to kill him, they were begging from Haridas Thakur, please act like you are dead. All right, no problem. They threw him to the river, and he was floating like a dead man. And so many pastimes about Haridas Thakur. This is the age of Kali. We have no other hope to get Krishna's mercy other than taking shelter of great devotee like Haridas Thakur and chant the holy name sincerely. We are not first-class Brahmins to study Vedas. We do not have any idea and knowledge about Sanskrit to understand the Vedas. But everyone can chant the name Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and get the same benefit. And even today, so-called Brahmins are still envious of so many devotees chanting holy name. The enviousness is still going on. But we feel empathy on them. And this is the mercy of Haridas Thakur, that all these Western people, everyone, the whole world is involved in chanting and dancing. This is only done by Gaudiya Vaishnava teaching. Sri Sampradayas, Nimbarka Sampradaya, they do come to West, but they are not attracting any Westerners. They are simply gathering their own people and doing their devotion, but they still keep other people away from practicing bhakti. So it was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy upon all of us. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.